Politics are messy, and last week Fresno City Council meeting showed there's much more going on than meets the eye. On this Wired Wednesday, GV Wire reporter Edward Smith joins us to help pull back the curtain. Good morning, Edward. Thanks for being here.
Good morning, Jim.
What stood out to you about last week's meeting?
You know, despite being a packed meeting with lots of people there, lots of kids, when we came back from lunch, council members took about 45 minutes to get back in time with all these kids waiting there. And yeah, it took about 45, they were about 45 minutes late.
Wow. And how did you learn about Councilmember Esparza holding a state senate campaign fundraiser? Is that what's going on? Or?
Yeah, so part of the reason why he was late, we're assuming, is because of a fundraiser that he held during the lunch hour of that meeting. And so it started off with a tip from somebody close to the event. So made some calls, asked the council member about it, and he played a little coy, saying, you know, there might be or there might not be, but I'm not going to miss this vote. So that's what he told us over at GV Wire. Made some other calls, talked to some people there at the event, and yeah, they confirmed that there was a fundraiser, you know, for Councilmember Esparza's state senate run.
And how did this line up with a vote that was happening the same day?
So that day was the vote for the South Central Plan, which many people have been waiting for. It's 5 years in the making, and it's a very consequential vote. It's going to change land use throughout South Central Fresno, and a lot of people were opposed to it. And many of those people who were opposed to it were also at that fundraiser. So, you know, that's something that, you know, was a little questionable.
And did he end up voting for the plan?
So halfway through the hearing, he did end up recusing himself, but for a donation unrelated to the fundraiser. So it was for a prior donation. Now, when we asked Councilmember Esparza for a statement, you know, he said he did it out of an abundance of caution. But according to the statement, he sounds as if he's not so sure that he needed to recuse himself.
Wow. And so you said the room was packed with people. Were they there for that big plan that you were talking about, or was there another reason?
So most of the people there were actually there for Golden Charter Academy. So we're talking about a bunch of school-age children who took the day off to see the political process and kind of weigh in about why they wanted a new facility for their school. So they got a very good view at politics in action.
Right, they got a very real lesson. Were any other council members late?
Yeah, about five of the 7 council members were late. Now, we reached out to the other council members. The only one who got back to us was Councilmember Mike Carbasi, who was also late. Now, he said he was late coming back from business and he got stuck in traffic. But yeah, the only 2 who were there on time were Miguel Arias and Council President Annalisa Perea.
Wow, and again, those kids got a lesson.
Got to see it firsthand.
This is how it works, kids. Welcome to the real world.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for being here. Edward Smith with GV Wire, and we always appreciate you being here on our Wired Wednesdays. Great day. We'll be right back.